Hi everyone, Neil Koshal here. Just doing my first Loco review actually, so well, let's go. So what I'm going to be reviewing today is Dapol's A4 in Engage Mallard. Let's have a look. It's 2S008005D in BR Brunswick Green A4. Like I said, Mallard 60022, early crest, double chimney. This model has come DCC fitted. So let's have a look, see what we get. So you can see with the standard Dapol packaging, as you can see, Engage. It's a QL code there. I haven't actually click through to see what comes up. Guessing it's just a Dapol website. So let's have a look. So you've got the usual hard Dapol case. We'll get the Loco out in a second. Let's just have a look about, see what we get with it. So put that down there. So you get the standard instructions. This model requires light oiling before use. Whilst this model is pre-lubricated, it is required a small amount of oil, factory applied lubrication into the gears approximately 30 hours after use. Important notice, just says the usual bits, where to oil, where not to oil. Power types, DC operation, it's instructions for that, instructions for DCC. Now, obviously this has come DCC fitted, so it does say to run it in on DC, 30 minutes I think is either side I read earlier. Bit of a, I'm not sure what to do really, because it's come DCC fitted, so I'm assuming when at Hatton's they would have done that for me. I don't expect them, you know, they'd want me to take out the chip, run it in on DC, and then put the chip back in. It deceives the point of having it DCC fitted. So, not quite sure what the situation is there. I will be running it in on DCC, and hopefully everything will be alright. So let's see what else we've got here. It's got some instructions of how to oil it. Do we have to remove the tender body to put the chip in? That's if you're chipping it. Oiling it. There it just shows you that you have to take off the plate at the bottom, and it's got some tells about the keeper plate, remove holding body to chassis, keep screws safe, obviously. Bit more information there. So that's what we get in the first part. Let's have a look what we get for the second. We've got, I think this is going to be the standard no quabble, Dapol's no quabble 24-month mechanical warranty. It's pretty standard really, anyone that's got a Dapol Loco. So that's that. So let's have another look at the Loco. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll get it out and get it onto a little bit of track and have a look at it from there. And in fact, actually, let's get it out of the box first. Again, you have to be patient with me. I am new to this hobby, so I don't know all the technical terms. So I will just be showing you around the vehicle. I don't know, I can't point out bits and know what they are, so I will learn that with time, watching all your videos. I'm picking up bits as I go along. So yeah, so just excuse me if I say something wrong. But like I say, I am learning. So yeah, let's get her out. Now, she is very fiddly. So I'm going to be very gentle with that. Now, first thing before I get her out, I've just forgot to mention, you get the usual standard detailing parts. I'll just show you there. You've got some sort of couplers. There's a little spring there. Not quite sure what that's for. So you've got some couplers there. That's the blanking chip for the DCC that I do need. I do know, and these are the little traction tyre thingies that come on. These must be some spares. I know they've already got them on there from when I looked earlier. And yeah, we've got some more detailing. I think there's some little vacuum hoses I thought I saw earlier, and some other coupling detailing. And I don't know what this, some sort of Allen key or something. It must be to, if you were to take that panel off, they wanted to earlier to put the to do the oiling. It may be something to do with that. I'm not quite sure. Personally myself, I won't be using these. I will they'll stay in the box. I mean, I find Engage very fiddly anyway. This is just way out of my capability, so they'll be staying as they are. All right, so let's have a look at the Loco itself. Now, obviously, a bit of history about Mallard. I'm pretty sure anyone that's into trains will know. Still holds the record for the steam speed record. I think it was set in 1938, I believe. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. Speed was, I think, 126 miles per hour. Throughout her life, she's been in a range of colours. I know she's been in the LNER Garter Blue, Wartime Black. She's been in BR Blue, and then she's in BR Green, which is what you're seeing here, what we looked at earlier. And then I think she's in preservation in LNER BR Garter Blue. I think she could be found at the National Railway Museum in York. So, but she's certainly my favourite Loco. And if you have a look here, I think she's absolutely gorgeous. Some of the detailing on this Loco is absolutely gorgeous. It really is. I don't know if I can get some shots of the cab detail. Can't really get it in there with the light, unfortunately, so apologies for that. But let's have a look here. Get maybe a shot of her at the front. Get focus. I'm doing this on an iPhone 6, so apologies if the focus is it's not very good. See, lovely plaque there, Mallard. That's the tender. Now this one I don't think is tender driven. I know some of them did come that in the past, but this feels very, very light, if I was to be honest, the tender. So I'm guessing it's not. But you can see some more detailing at the back there. Just being careful not to drop this, because it's very, very fiddly. And then there's tiny little bits on there. So let's have another little look there. See the handrail thing there. Again, like I said, I don't know all the technical terms, so you have to excuse me. Okay, you've got the couplers there. Not sure if they're what they are. I don't know the technical name. Are they NEM or Rapido? I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Again, I'm still learning, so excuse me for that. But you've got the BR early crest, I believe, there, which is nice. Now, there is rumours there's going to be like a Valanced version. Valanced, I think they call it. When I remember I've had Mallard before in the Garter Blue in my in 00, and it was covered across here. Covers this bit up. So I believe that's coming out early part of next year. Whether or not they'll be bringing it out in the Garter Blue for number 4468, I don't know. I certainly would have probably picked that if I had the choice. But you know, I do love this colour. It's gorgeous. You know, I've been waiting for this to come out for a while. I know Mini Tricks had one. They brought this out quite a number of years ago. I was tempted to get a Mini Tricks one. It was just the problems of having a DCC chip put in it. It would have had to be wired in, and I just chose to wait. And I'm glad I did now, because it's any of you guys that have actually got the Mini Tricks one, you know, you'll know the difference between them. But like I said, I've only seen one in my local model shop. I've not seen it in detail. I've certainly not seen it run in, so I can't give any opinion on that. But well, we'll get it onto onto a bit of track if I can find a bit, and we'll have a closer look, and I can hold the phone and maybe zoom in a bit more. So give me 2 seconds and we'll do that. Right, here she is. Let's do some zooming in shots. I think I can zoom in a bit more. have a look. I might need to take that off the tripod, so bear with me. There we are. So, get some really close shots of her now. Again, it's not the best quality now. In fact, it's probably worse, so apologies. Now I'm using my shaky hand, but it was just to give you an idea of how she looks on a bit of track. We'll try and turn her around. There we go. I think she's gorgeous, I really do. Right, the interesting bit we're going to find out in a second is I'm going to put it on a test track. I say test track, it's my only track at the moment until I move. I don't have the room for a full layout, so it's just a bit of track out I got from the Cornish Riviera Express. Just the set track it come with that. I've put it on a bit of board and I've put a yard of flexi either side to give it a bit of a straight. So we'll have to put it on that for now and see how we get on. Obviously, if anybody knows about the Farish train sets, they'll know they come with the first radius curves. So we'll see how she gets on around first radius curves. I really don't know how it's going to work. Sorry, excuse, that was my finger there. She may not go round them. From what I've been told, watching videos of Locos this size, I know I was watching Simon Shedd's videos. I think he done a Loco on he said one of his Locos had problems around curves. It was a big Loco like this one. I can't think which one it was now. So yeah, we'll give it a go and see how we get on. So yeah, I mean, we'll have to just see how it goes. But we'll put it around there, and I'll come back to you once I've got it on the track. Oh, just before I go, I just want to mention the price of this. Now, I went to get it on Dapol's website. It's been on pre-order, and I believe it was £160 they wanted for this, DCC fitted. And I did look about, and I saw Hatton's were doing it for £130 on pre-order. So I pre-ordered it. I may have got it a week or two earlier with Dapol, but for the sake of 30 quid, I'd rather wait, and that's what I done. So second one I've had. First one had to go back. Turned up without one of the buffers. There's some other little bits missing, which wasn't great. But you know, all due respect to Hatton's, they were brilliant. They returned it straight away and sent another one out. Gave me my postage money back. So yeah. So I had to wait another week or so, which was a bit of a pain, but we got there in the end, and this one's perfect. So let's get her on the track. Right, everyone. I've got it onto my test track. Excuse it being on the floor. It's not ideal, like I said, but it's all I've got at the moment until I move and get my layout. So yeah, she's on there, and let's give her a go. So we're running her on the easy command center. I think it's number 3 she's programmed on. So let's have a look. Well, she's gone around that curve all right, so that's surprising. Here she comes here. I will do some slow-mo shots of her in a second when she comes around here. She's running really good, actually. I'm really surprised about that. She's going around those curves, no problem. There we go. And that's at a moderate speed at the moment, so I'm not going to try and put the speed up on her, just because I'm worried about those curves. Yeah, she struggles a bit around them. You can hear the tension in the wheels. But the fact I can still have a little play with her at the moment, she'll do for a temporary measure until I get start my full layout. Let's do some slow running shots of that. Just around this curve here. There we are. Oh, she's getting stuck on that curve, you can see. Yeah. Pump a bit of speed up and get around that again. Come on, go on, go on, girl. Yeah, she's struggling more than I thought she would on that. It'll be interesting to see what she's like with some coaches. So I'll give her a few more rounds around this, and we'll try her with some coaches. Let's have a look. Yeah, struggling a bit there. Sound-wise, sounds alright. Just you can really tell she, like I said, she's struggling around those corners, but those curves. But apart from that, she's doing really good. Let's try with some coaches. So I'm just gonna stop that there, and we'll put a few teak Grizzly coaches on there. Right, hi, back again. So I've put a couple of Grizzly coaches on there, teak ones. I did fit them with a light bar inside, and for some reason only one of them works now. They've only been working a few days, so I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Yeah, we'll give her a go and see how she gets on. Let's have a look. There we go. Yeah, let's kind of like so you can look at that curve. Yeah, she's not doing too bad. There we go. She actually seems to be going better around the curves when she's got the coaches on, which is funny. You can hear the sound when it goes round. But I absolutely love her. I think she's fantastic. And she's certainly my favourite Loco now, but I've only got two. I've got this and the class 42. But I might do a review on that. I've got the Cornish Riviera Express. Let me know if anyone wants me to do a review on that. Obviously the track won't be in the box because it's on here, but I can still show you around. And it looks like she's got stuck on the corner there. So I think on that note we'll call it a day. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and comment if on my page. There's not much on there at the moment, but I'll be getting a few Locos for Christmas. I'll do a few reviews on them, and like I said, let me know if you want me to do anything on the train set. Yeah. Like I said, I watch a lot of your videos. I love them all. I'm subscribed to a lot of them. Look forward to your updates, and hopefully when I move and we'll start my layout, I'll do some updates myself. So thank you very much, and goodbye.